eventually, post-conflict, when people are trying to get back on with their lives, they need the basics of life to survive. And you look at many villages where they need water. Everybody needs water. And often the well is not necessarily smack there in the middle of the village where they have to it. Those wells commonly have been interfered with because if you've got combatants in an area, they, like the local people, need water too, don't they? And it's a draw, quite simply, to it. And often the area around in those places have been mined. And of course, that's the basics of life. We can get back into our accommodation, we need water, and then we've got to eat. So we get back to tending the land one way or another. Huge swathes of ground, potentially or definitely mined. Local miners quite simply haven't got the resource and immediately to clear that area, because it does take a laborious and mind-blowing process of prodding and poking to know definitively that an area is clear. So often in the first instance it's just going to be a small meandering tract cleared to places of necessity, that being the well and any other area that you need to get to. And you see these tools being used in this case. You've got stones there, so we're just digging them up, they've got them, and then the cans of spray paint them off. So cheap and cheerful, but it does the job. And when you see them, you've got them painted red and white. Red, universal sign for danger, then that's pointing out to where the danger area is, and the suggestion being that white is clear and free of mine. And you'd expect to see them either side of that meandering tract, and it often will meander quite simply because it's too difficult to go into other areas. You don't go wandering off it. As humans, and we're on foot, we will always take the path of least resistance.